I'm Wayne Davis, and this is the Role-Playing History Podcast official YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, Role-Playing History is a weekly podcast where we discuss the history of tabletop role-playing games. We drop new episodes every Friday by 11 a.m. Central Time on your favorite streaming networks like iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. Okay, I know what you're asking. You've got a podcast. It's streaming. What the hell do you need a YouTube channel for? Well, two reasons. Two. One, I'm trying to do everything I can to promote this podcast. We're still fairly new. We're not even 2 months in yet. So I want to try to reach as many people as I can, as quickly as I can, to see what kind of community that we can build. And to me, it made perfect sense to create a YouTube channel and use it to post the episodes of the podcast. In fact, what you're going to have once you watch this video is you're going to have the entire backlog. All 7 episodes that the podcast has run thus far, they're going to be right here. You can go check them out. Now, in fairness, moving forward, new episodes will only post 1 week after they've dropped on the podcast feed. And the reason for that is really, really simple. We have a small but growing audience of loyal supporters, and I want to reward that loyalty by letting them have a shot at the podcast for a full week before we bring it here to YouTube. But I am always willing to make changes in the future, i.e., if we really get rolling here on YouTube, we may do same-day release. That's in the future. That's something to consider. That might be pie in the sky. We'll just wait and see. All right, reason number 2. There are certain things you just cannot do in an audio format. Plus, there's certain things you just cannot do when you only do a show once a week. I mean, in all honesty, I like to do breaking announcements. Like we just had the whole TSR 3, of course they've changed their name, but all of that garbage has been going on for the last couple of weeks. If I had the YouTube channel then, I could have been reporting on it as it was happening. Well, now I do. So now I could. Also, there's going to be times like if I go to conventions, and I know I'm going to Archon in Collinsville, Illinois later on this year, I can post on here. I can let you know where I'm going to be. I'm going to let you know what I'm doing. I might even be able to do some sort of giveaway or contest or something, and I will announce it right here. And in the long run, look, I want to use this channel to do everything we can to promote, and I don't want to call it a brand. That's a little arrogant. But to try to promote the Role-Playing History podcast as more than just a podcast. I don't know what that might mean. That might mean, I hold up role-playing game books. We take a closer look. It might very well be that I take cameras and I put them over myself as I'm prepping, or maybe even as we play some things, just so that you can kind of get an idea for how things go. I don't know. Hell, at some point, I might even decide to try to do a live stream. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Me and my gaming group, we've always kind of said, we're not live stream kind of people, but it might happen. Anyway, that was what the whole purpose of having a YouTube channel is all about. So, third time. So, I'm going to give you all the stuff you need to know down in the doobly-doo down below. Thank you, Matt Colville, for that name doobly-doo. I heard you say it first, so I'm going to give you credit. I'm going to put all that stuff down there. Facebook, Twitter, email address, all the stuff you need to know if you want to contact me. If you've got ideas or suggestions for what I can do with this channel or what I can do with the podcast as a whole. If you don't want to do that, hey, there's a nice little comment section down there. It's going to be turned on. You can make comments. The only thing I ask about any of the comments you make are, in the immortal words of Will Wheaton, don't be a dick. It's just that simple. So, I've given you the brief introduction. This is what we're going to do. This is the Role-Playing History Podcast official YouTube channel. Like I said, I'll be 7 episodes down there as soon as I'm done. New stuff coming in about a week, at least on the podcast side of things. This could be fun. So click that subscribe button. Make sure you click on the bell icon so that you'll receive notifications when I drop something new. Because hell, I'm the kind of guy that if I'm looking for something to do at 3 o'clock in the morning, I just may come on live and talk to you. Could be fun. Maybe not, but we're hoping for fun. That's what I'm shooting for anyway. Oh, and I apologize for the quality of the video. I am using the camera that is on my laptop. Don't have a lot of luck or a lot of light here in Role Playing History Podcast Central right now, so I'm making do the best I can. I can promise you the video quality will get better as we go along. All right, enough mindless rambling for me. I'm going to move along. I have a podcast to drop on Friday, and I haven't finished it yet. So, until next time, I'm Wayne Davis, and you're Role Playing History.